I'm about to get on a train for the first time in Japan. Actually, I'm pretty nervous about it. Japan's a little intimidating. English is not super common. People are nice. People are nice. And I've never gotten any kind of crap at all or anything yet, but I just can't communicate. So, yesterday I walked as far as I could walk. There's not much around me. Walking is not going to show me anything new today, so I got to take the train. And I'm going to go to Shibuya, which is supposed to be a busy place. First, we got to find a train. Let's see where we're at. Maybe this will help. You are here. I am here, and I want to get on this green thing. Is that it? The bridge? Maybe it's that thing over there. I say like I'm nervous, but like everything here is made to like not talk to people too. There's vending machines everywhere. Everything is not everything, but there's a lot of things designed to like limit interaction, which I guess is helpful. For me, at least. I don't know how to get up there. Here's a staircase. Let's try that. Shibuya is the area of the city that has the famous crosswalking that's super busy. It's supposed to be outrageous. Okay. Well, here's a bridge. Is that the train station? All right, I was going the wrong way. Japan's cool though. Weird, strange, also awesome. And weird and strange, not in bad ways, just foreign to me, that's all. Okay, I got lost again. I know where I'm going now. That's all right, I'll drop a kilo by the end of the trip. Now let me wait here for the green. The amount of waiting that you do to do crosswalks is pretty funny, interesting, annoying if I lived here a long time. But the parts that make it like a little bit annoying that it's just so strict. I don't really like strict things anymore. Also makes it super safe. Yesterday I saw two kids that were probably 6 years old walking in the city by themselves because the city's so safe and crossing the street is so safe. So that's really cool. That's really cool. Traveling to Tokyo has been really good for me too because I just realized what I'm searching for, what I look for. So when I go back to Vietnam, it gives me a lot of ideas for content for YouTube. Just questions that I would have. Questions that I would imagine that a lot of foreigners would have because I have those questions about Tokyo right now. If you have questions about traveling to Vietnam or Ho Chi Minh City specifically, let me know. I'll try to answer them for you. It's so strange to me. When I was a kid, I was absolutely obsessed with Japan. I love Japanese horror. I love Japanese chefs. I love Japanese knife work. I just respected the craftsmanship of Japan. And it's weird. I watched Anthony Bourdain on No Reservations or a Cook's Tour, and that's what put me in the direction of Vietnam instead of Japan. I could have easily gone to Japan instead of Vietnam. And I know if I would have moved here, I'd become obsessed with Japan and basically just on the path I'm doing, but in Japan now, which would have totally changed me, changed the culture of who I am. Just interesting. I know I would have fell in love with this as a young kid. Can I go up here? Where am I going? Don't go that way? I have no idea. Let me cross up here. That looks like the station. I know if I would have moved here as a kid, I would have fell in love with Japan. I would have become a completely different person. It's just super interesting. Okay, I found the train. All right, let's figure this out. I did it, I think. Okay, go with the crowd. That was pretty easy. If you've ever gone on any public transportation, you'll be fine. It's more organized than anything else I've ever been on, so that was easy. I don't know how to get out of here. I think I have to go to the ground floor. Wow. Holy crap. I think I've popped up right where this busiest intersection ever is. Well, that's a shocker. Here we go. Wow. It's pretty outrageous. I'm glad I took the train and came. I'm looking for a restaurant to suggest it. We'll try it, if we can find it. All right, try it. Okay, that wasn't the right spot. I'm not even really hungry, but they said come before 5:30, so it's 5. I would describe this as hard to navigate. Maybe I was in the right spot. Just a different part of the, it's like inside a mall, I guess. I have no idea. I have no idea, dude. I hope I'm in the right place. That's it for real. I think I found it, but there's a line. I don't know how to sit. I don't know how to order. I don't feel like doing it right now. There's some shopping I want to do, so I'll do that now. It's hard here. Okay, this place was recommended. People seem to be going up, we'll go up. Peach? Holy shit. There's so many kinds. Pistachio, green tea, oil. God, that was so overwhelming. I probably look exhausted now because I was. That was probably like an hour in there. And I bought some snacks and shit, but I got so tired in there. I don't know what's going on. It's just so overwhelming. There's so much shit in there. It was like 7 floors. I couldn't film in there. It was too tight. I'm going to try to go to another store while I'm here. It's close. And I'm not really hungry yet. Sometimes things are surprisingly cheap and sometimes things are surprisingly expensive. It's weird. Wow, look at this. Wow, it's crazy. That's crazy. B1B. There's 3 basements here. B1B. Yo, this place is crazy. Constantly crazy. I know this isn't because it's my first time here, but I'm exhausted, overwhelmed, difficult. It's cool. And everything's so foreign, so it takes a struggle to figure anything out. But there's lots of things about it that are awesome. Super awesome. I can't believe I'm still not hungry, but I think I should eat something. I'm just gonna walk and trust my gut and we'll see. All right, I'm about to try my second bowl of ramen ever. Just found a spot I can pay at the vending machine, so that's cool. It makes it easy. So this place seems to specialize in like a fried chicken ramen, so that's what I got. And when I gave him the piece of paper, he asked me 2 things. Something about the broth. It sounded like simple or something else. This beer was so damn good, my goodness. And I ordered whatever the other thing was, and then he asked me about the noodles, I think, and about hard or soft, and I said hard. So this is it. This looks pretty darn good, actually. Look how white the broth is. Very cool. I'd never seen fried chicken and ramen, so that was tasty. I definitely can get into that. And then the broth is a little underwhelming to me. This is me kind of going through all this like, what the hell is this? It's very mild. It's very rich, but it doesn't have a strong flavor to it. I like it, but it just needs something. There were so many condiments everywhere. I have no idea. I think this was some kind of miso. And then it smelled like it had some sort of citrus to it. So I was like, okay, let's try that. There was another kind of miso that just seemed like normal. But this I've never seen green before. And the citrus aroma was nice. So that was a win. I definitely dig that. Once again, man, the best part about ramen is the noodle. Ramen noodles are really, really awesome. Now I'm desperately looking for some sort of heat, something spicy. This was some sort of chili oil something. We'll try that, see if that's good. And then this was like weird. It was like a floss, it was like a cotton candy, it was like a seaweed. I have no idea. It was really hard to grab, but I did get a piece. And then when you put it in the broth, it just like melted. Very strange. Not a lot of flavor to it. But I wanted to try a lot of it because that was okay. So let me grab a big old handful. But it's just so hard to take it. I didn't want to take all of it. I felt bad about that, so I gave up. Then I found another oil. I thought this one might be chili oil. And it is. Not bad. Okay. I'm in. Let's do it. So now this definitely just got a little bit better. Just need to heat, man. The citrus miso. The egg's so damn good, too. Dude, ramen is about the noodle and the egg. That's the best part. I didn't have any ramen broth I thought was spectacular except for that sukumen, the dipping style. But this was a good bowl. It was about 12 bucks for everything. Then after that, I just tried to make my way back home, getting on the train station. Getting there was easy. Getting back was much harder. Much harder. The trains got really confusing on the way back, but I made it. All right, I'm getting a drink at a vending machine. Natural mineral water, sparkling water. That sounds all right. Tomato juice. I'm gonna go for this lemon water and hope it's not sweetened because I got all these coins. These are all 10s. 10 yen. That one. Alright, come on, no sugar. I hope it's got no sugar. I hope it's got no sugar. Oh, it's sparkling. I wasn't expecting sparkling, but it's got no sugar. It's good. All right, I'm back at the hotel. This trip has been it's been very strange experience. Part of it is just Japan's a very strange place. It's very easy, but it's also very intimidating at the same time. It's weird like that. Shibuya, the area, the city I was today, it is so overwhelming. There is so much going on. It's like New York, but busier. But people move. People are nicer. People are more polite and nicer in the way they move. But it's like, there's so much stuff that's just kind of like hidden. There's all these restaurants that are hidden. And it's a challenge not speaking Japanese. It is a challenge. I interacted with one person today who spoke in perfect English. And everyone else I interacted with today had no English to very, 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 very little. And you know, I'm in Japan, so whatever. But just as a foreigner who doesn't speak Japanese, it's a little challenging, especially as a single person, solo traveler. It's a little harder. It's a little more intimidating. The train getting there was super easy. The train coming back was more confusing because it was like a mixed line and it was like jumping spots. But luckily, I got on the right line. It took me a while, but I got on the right line. And then there's this whole emotional thing towards me because I know I could have easily lived here and fell in love with it. I know if I moved here when I was 21, like I did to Vietnam, or younger, I would have fell in love with this place. I would have become obsessed with it, and I would have had a completely different life path, and it's super interesting to me. Not better or worse, very different though, very different. And there's something weird about it to me. Every time I look around or I walk around, I just feel like conflicted or something. It's strange. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here. There's bizarre things, wacky things. It's cool to be able to pay and order at the vending machine. It gives you some time to pick what you want without so much pressure, and you don't have to talk to anybody if you don't want to. And I can't, so that makes it easier. And I just like that concept too. I think that concept would be cool in other places. I love Vietnam and Southeast Asia for the weather because I think it makes street food amazing. It enables open air eating at all times of the day, at all times of the year, which I think produces the perfect environment for street food. But I think Japan has maybe, this is a super ignorant statement because I haven't been that many places, but maybe has perfected cold weather eating or cold weather like small street food restaurants. The way they have these little tiny spots that just have a counter, 8 or 9 people sit, and just it's kind of set for like one person to come in and sit at the bar and eat. And even with the vending machines, the way that's set up, it's a high functioning system. So I like this restaurant design. I think more countries that have colder climates should adapt to this, and this restaurant style is cool. Yeah. Very interesting day. Very interesting day. You know, and the shopping was overwhelming too. The shop, I couldn't even, whatever. Anyway, hope you guys like it. See you later. More coming. I would recommend it though. I would recommend coming. Very, very interesting place. Very, very interesting place. All right, peace.